What's up, you guys? This is moral of the story, and yes, I do have a story to tell you because the past few couple of days have been crazy. I mean, I thought the world was pretty much ending. I mean, I've never consumed this type of content, this type of Dramageddon style type of YouTube drama since Shane Dawson. So it's been crazy, and I've been loving it. I'm sorry, I've been loving it. It has just been so entertaining. So on this week of Can the Internet Get Any Worse? We have breakups, we have essay allegations, we have scammers, we have gambling problems, we have Twitter beef, we have racism, we have Pokimane drama. I don't know. I mean, people are just straight up tap dancing to this drama, okay? Look at this.
Which is her story. And that's
no, I agree. We've completely moved beyond the main point, which is something that I have mentioned numerous times at this point.
What is the point?
And I do agree. We have done that.
I found this hilarious, so I kind of decided to chime in. Because, I mean, who don't like to dance, especially to the sound of drama?
Great, roll it.
That would be my guess. The battle lines are, it's kind of like I guess this is kind of like the Ukrainian shit, right? Like Adriana is Ukraine, XQC and Train are Russia, and then you've got like NATO.
But do you want to know who came out on top of all of this? Trainwreck. This man is untouchable. He is a beast, and I will talk to you later on why I think that is. But if you are not into the Twitch drama, I mean, what are you doing, bro? Like, are you living life? Studying, going to your job, taking care of your family? What are you doing if you are not involved or at least watching this Twitch drama? Okay, so everybody out there who actually does have a life and does not live on the internet, I'm gonna tell you what's going on because it's pretty juicy stuff. I mean, you're kind of missing out. I ain't gonna lie. You might be living life, but you're kind of missing out. Okay, so let's break this down in a very simple and easy way. If you haven't fit every inch of this drama into your brain, okay. XQC. Yes, the top 3 letters of the alphabet these past couple days. The drama really starts with him. Him and his girl, they broke up. And she's mad that he used their breakup for content. And on top of that, he got crap for not going to a particular event, and he says that it's because of this family/breakup drama that's been going on behind the scenes, which caused him to talk about it on his Twitch stream, which caused his girlfriend to get mad. I'm sorry, ex-girlfriend to get mad. And first of all, not top G behavior at all, okay?
You are dangerous at everything.
Lame. You're lame if you're crying and talking about your breakup on stream. Not top G behavior. But to be honest, dude rarely touches grass. So I'm pretty sure that's not the real reason why he didn't go to the event. He probably just didn't want to go. But like that's just my opinion, whatever. But really, this starts the drama that's about to really explode in the next couple days after. So I will rate this drama 1.75 out of 5 stars because this really was like the calm before the storm. And to be honest, I don't really care too much about relationship petty drama like that. I mean, if you want to be indulged into that type of drama, just watch the KKK, right? Keeping Up with the Kardashians, stupid stuff like that. I just is not really my cup of tea. I don't really care, all right? Now, let's slither over to Slicker. This is where the drama escalates a little bit, okay? So he starts gambling, scams people for years, and then he gets exposed on social media. He is forced to be humiliated on Twitter, YouTube, Reddit, and his Twitch stream where he cries. Okay, and talks about his horrible addiction, talk about how if his father knew, he would probably pass away. And look, if I were Sneeko, I would probably say some stupid shit like this.
Soy boy goggles on. Other soy boy right here. Soy boy.
But I'm not him, so I ain't gonna say it. I'm not him. I'm not gonna say it, okay? But because of this gambling drama, this caused a lot of people to start talking about gambling in general on the Twitch platform. People all over social media like Mizkif, Pokimane, Hassan, and there's been people before then like Asmongold, Ethan Klein. There's a lot of people who have been calling for Twitch to do something about gambling on the platform because it typically seems like a very dangerous thing to let people do. And so the same people who have been calling this out before are now calling it out now because of the Slicker situation. and this has caused a lot of drama and debate behind this. But as a result of all this, Slicker is now a soy boy and a massive meme, okay? And he cannot be trusted. So RIP, RIP. I will not be attending the funeral, to be honest, because I ain't gonna lie, he kind of like tried to steal Queen Elizabeth's shine. Like, I understand Lizzie's in a box now, but like, bro, you could have waited at least a couple of weeks to kind of go off like this. So I don't know. I'm gonna probably not attend that funeral just because I am just gonna, give Queen Elizabeth her respect. I mean, come on, man, you can't do that. It's a really. So overall, I will rate this drama about a 3 out of 5 because this is where the ball starts rolling, okay? Things really get off the rails from here. Now, let's talk about Slick, okay? And no, I didn't say Slicker, I said Slick. Yes, there's 2 of them, okay? And they're both getting exposed in the same week. Dude, whoever wrote this, W script, I cannot make this up, okay? So Crazy Slick is getting exposed because of the beast himself, Trainwreck. Now let's all just give a round of applause for Trainwreck. Round of applause. Because this man is literally on top of the world. He's untouchable, all right? Like I said before, he is the beast. He is untouchable. And the reason for this is because Train himself is a gamble streamer. He gambles, so clearly he had an issue with all this debate talking about getting rid of his main income. I mean, who wouldn't, right? Now, like I said earlier, Miz is also part of this backlash. He tweeted this, and he also decided to grow Twitter fingers, to be honest, and wanted to challenge Train on Twitter. So a thread decided to happen on Twitter. Someone was calling out Slicker for not being banned on YouTube. Train gets involved and says, well, I don't know. Slicker was he got caught up in sports gambling. I don't do sports gambling. I do slots. We're different. Don't attack people like us. And then Miz wanted to come in and fire back at him. So Train decided to literally go off on this man, drop a bomb on this man, and pretty much accuse him of covering up SA allegations. Now, these allegations came out, I want to say, a couple of years ago. Keemstar was talking about, everybody was talking about it, right? But it didn't die down, and the girl pretty much released a statement that was kind of blowing the situation off. Now, this girl goes by the name of Adriana, and Train is trying to say that Miz and his girlfriend told Adriana to keep it hush-hush because Slick is their best friend, and they didn't want him to get that much backlash. And to be honest, props to Train for calling this out. I do think it was a little weird that he decided to call it out now rather than back then, or I mean, obviously you can't do anything without the victim's permission, but I do think it was a little odd the way that it came out because of the circumstances. It just seemed like he was saying this to fire back at Mizkif rather than to do something that was justifiable. Still don't think he's wrong for saying it, but that was my first impression, and I feel like that was a lot of other people's first impressions, including Hassan and Pokimane. Now, this leads to another part of this drama where Hassan and Pokimane are not only getting fire for calling out gambling, but now they're also getting heat for not reacting to this situation how people thought they should. Trainwreck and XQC, along with Adriana herself, though Adriana was not as harsh as Train and XQC were on the two, she did agree with where they were coming from though, and they all three felt like Hassan and Pokimane were not reacting the way that they should have. It was more of a, this is my friend, I know how he is this really true? Almost like in denial at first, and also kind of not, because they didn't understand what was going on or what Train was really talking about, it seemed like they were just blowing it off and making it seem like Train was saying something without the victim's consent. So because of this reaction, it caused them to pretty much get upset, and there was this whole drama, and they all got on a Discord and talked about it on their live stream, like thousands and thousands of people watching. And I think that, the problem was eventually solved, but still there's clearly a bit of, drama still there. But I do think they did come to a conclusion, and they all pretty much kind of forgave each other in some sense. But that concludes that part of the drama. And I will rate this about a 4 out of 5 because it's good, it's juicy, there's a lot of stuff, but it just doesn't get as good as this next part. Twitch bans gambling. Honestly, first of all, I will say I'm shocked. I'm shocked at the speed that Twitch actually followed through with this. Because people have been talking about this for a long time. No, there wasn't no big drama like Slicker, which obviously is the push to actually put something, forward with the Twitch gambling itself. But I'm just completely shocked at how fast and how quick this went. Apparently they said they have been talking about it offline for some time. And at one point, they did make a decision to get rid of the affiliate codes that were associated with stake.com and Roulette and all crypto gambling. But so, I would agree that's probably something they were talking about behind the scenes. But clearly, the Slicker situation really, really, really pushed it. But they slammed down the hammer and they released a statement saying that stake.com, Roulette, and other popular crypto sites are not allowed on the site anymore. Pretty much any gambling that isn't licensed in America is not on the website. Now, what does this mean for stake.us? I have no clue. I feel like they're still gonna probably extend that to stake.us, but it didn't say that in a statement, so I can't be sure about that. So obviously, many people are happy, like Asmongold, Hassan, and Pokimane, and obviously there are many people who are not happy about this. But to be honest, I didn't see so much of a blow up. I saw some Twitter comments, some people saying some slick stuff, of course. But to be honest, I didn't really see anybody losing their crap over this, which is a surprise to me. It's just as much as a surprise as Twitch, banning gambling. I didn't see a big blow up reaction, And personally, I think it'll probably be better off this way. Of course, people still have to put the blame on Pokimane. Now, look, there must be just something that I just don't really know. I must not be up to date about something. Because this is a pattern that I've been seeing with Pokimane and different issues that kind of involve her but not really involve her. And I'm not saying these are technically one of this issue. I'm not saying this is technically one of the issues, but I have seen this happen before in the past. And it just, I don't know, something about it just kind of seems a little sus. Look, I'm not stupid. Okay, I understand she pretty much is the face of Twitch. If you go to your app store or your Play Store right now and you go on Twitch.com, she's the first and only face that you see. Clearly she has a big part in the Twitch community. I'm not saying anything otherwise. But let's be real here. I just don't think it was solely because of her. And I'm not saying they didn't consider her point of view about this when making the decision, I guess. But there are many other popular Twitch streamers that were not for this gambling thing. And they have been talking about it for years. And even people off the Twitch program, like I was saying, Ethan Klein. There's a lot of people who have been breaking this up for a long time. So I think it's between that and Slicker. I don't think it's just all because of Pokimane. And to be honest, if you want to blame anybody, blame Slick over there, okay? None of this would have been a big deal if it wasn't for him. All right? I'm just being honest. Okay? So I'm not sure why we're putting the blame strictly on Pokey. But whatever, because if I say anything along the lines of misogyny, then Sneeko's just gonna call me.
That's what she did.
So I'm just not gonna say nothing. I'm gonna just move on. I ain't gonna say nothing. I'm gonna just move on. But on top of Twitch banning gambling, Mizkif released a statement about the SA situation and also about old racist and homophobic DMs that were exposed. And to be honest with you, I didn't even bring this up earlier. I didn't mention it earlier because, to be honest, are we really that shocked that a popular white man is saying racist and homophobic things? Probably not. Probably not. So I just didn't really mention it. But clearly his statement did not work. It was kind of half-assed. Not that it was half-assed. It was very PR type statement, right? He even spelled the girl's name wrong. I just don't know. And he also didn't call it an SA. He called it sexual harassment, whatever. But clearly that statement did not work because OTK releases a statement of their own, and OTK, if you don't know, is Mizkif's content group. right? It's like Team 10, but not Team 10. You get what I'm saying? There's a whole bunch of content groups. That's one of them. They released a statement themselves pretty much saying that they are parting ways with Mizkif while they are doing an investigation behind the scenes. Clearly, Miz is getting a lot of heat from it, and his statement did not really help it at all. Also, Slicker is no longer a partner or an affiliate for Twitch. His subscribe button is gone. Take it away. Obliterated, abolished, is just out of there, okay? And so for one, I know Asmongold is happy. I already know he's happy. But for two, I know the people that Slicker owes money to is probably not so happy right now that he's not going to be able to make money. So once again, RIP. And honestly, I might actually attend the funeral. Now that I know this information, I might attend it because the homicide is clearly worse than I thought. All right. So y'all, that is the best way I can sum up that situation and all this drama that's been like happening for the past 2 weeks. And that still doesn't cover it all. There's still a lot of stuff that has been going on, but I feel like those are like the big guys, the big guns, all of the big stuff that has happened. And I am living for it. I'm not saying I'm living for SA or anything like that. I'm just saying it's just so crazy how like this is what not having a lot of drama looks like. It just all builds up and then it all releases. And I'm just like, yo, Mizkif was right. Even if it's about himself, this tweet right here, he's honestly correct. Y'all are trash. Y'all are trash. Oh my God. Like, is it really that hard to be a good person? I mean, I guess so. I don't know. All right, guys, I've had enough drama for today, so I'm gonna go. But thank you for letting me rant. And while you're at it, leave a like, leave a comment, so we can continue procrastinating our real life and avoid our responsibilities and continue talking about stupid stuff that has nothing to do with us. All right, I'll see you in the next one.
That's what she did.